here tonight. Two teams with the committee ranked basically even. The one side gets to enjoy a raucous, rowdy home field advantage. We'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there bringing energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Bringing it out, it's Woods. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. It's going to be tough for the visitors today. Runs right over the defender. And he'll pick up the first down. Stop at the 27.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Moshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
And first down, why not keep it on the ground? And the senior able to make the stop after a short game.
In the era that we live in right now, everyone wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. Here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the ones that really make a game plan right are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Pulls it in. It's Woods. They bring it down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Passes for 45. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on the first down. Plays like this open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. Gets rid of it on the move. Grab near the sticks. It's Woods. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short game.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just 2 yards. This, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. Got to call the plays at second. Hey, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway snuffs out the score for a big play.
This is the worst thing this offense could imagine, is turning the football over in a playoff game on the road. Already an underdog, and I love the aggressive mindset to put the ball in the air and be confident who you are. You just can't turn it over on this big of a stage like that this early in the game.
They bring him down right at the 20.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And now the handoff. And he'll pick up the first down. Stop at the 27.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
It's an important first down on that running play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the coverage team gets the return to the ground.
That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap and tearing and not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that one.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Woods. He's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. If that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
The completion sets up a second down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 10. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? On the run, it's Lawrence. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's complete. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here comes a handoff. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Oh, my goodness. That looked to be the defensive back who came flying up there to put the pressure on the quarterback.
Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
The quarterback's got it from the option. Nowhere to run. Pick up the first down through the air. Looks left and finds his target there. And he's tackled, but only after picking up the first down.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
Just trucks through the defender. He's brought down, but not score getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. And in first down, right back to the running game. The pickup is 7 yards, now 2nd and 3.
If you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards of pop like that.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? On the shotgun, Doc's back looking for an open man. Goes incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands on it. So when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
The receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Now it's 2nd down. It's an option look. They bring him down just short of the mark, inches away from the first down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on 3rd down. You can hear the bench screaming. The crowd is screaming. Watch the draw. Watch the screen. Watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear him say, watch the fullback. And there he just slips through for a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
The 2nd down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
On the 12th play of this marathon march, but it's 3rd down and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete. He brings the 2-minute warning up to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal. This will be a 46-yard attempt. And that one is good. After this, it's still a 7-point lead.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it. The ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
Okay, here comes the Ohio offense back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop during the middle of the field. Second down play coming up.
Here we go.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Running back grabs it on the screen. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. Going to move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Because there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
First down. They're going to throw the football. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread
Into the secondary. They bring them down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Timeout call by the defense their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here.
Big wins like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following the play like that.
Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? The 40. At the 30 now. The 10. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Georgia. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. There's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. The Buckeyes will crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally make the tackle, but the big game moves the ball across midfield to the 47. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like one more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's on the run. Launches deep. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there. What will be the final play of the quarter. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Dogs will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. On the pass is big call. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying on their run fence, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards on it.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. This runs through a man, a mismatch.
Really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
The Bulldogs hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
In it to win it.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and a 6th coming up.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he's got it again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He makes the grab. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert, come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's a key. They make the first down. Brought down to the 31.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's first and 10. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Here's the option play. Oh, the ball comes loose. Looks like the defense has it.
Now, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They just built on that lead here in the second half. He breaks the tackle and really a solid game there.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And they'll stop him after a short game. Third down after that running play. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And the Bulldogs will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Running it back. It's Rose. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion.
When you throw throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
On third down, he drops to throw. Gets made on the out route. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go.
And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Down he goes. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Tailback with another carry. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Game makes it second and medium. They'll run it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Trying to create here on the move. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
They try to run it with the option. And the ball is not loose. Who's got it? They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keeping it on the ground here. And that run produces a decent gain. Georgia has moved into the red zone. with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Ball carrier tackled there. So here we go, third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Toss play. Back heads to his right. No shot to bring him down. He steps out of bounds after a solid game, which sets up a first and goal for the offense.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
The Dogs line up with a first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job here by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Couldn't quite get there, brought down in the 2. They break the huddle for third and goal. 2 for 2 on third downs to stride. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Bulldogs. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
This defense just getting manhandled at the line of scrimmage. They just loaded up in that goal line formation and pushed their way into the end zone.
And they get set now to try the PAT. Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? The returner is brought down. It's a start with the next drive. See if they can get clicking in this possession. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First down here for this offense. They'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain from the defense able to bring.
quarterback. Yards now on the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll work the clock here with their running game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20.
29 Philly.
The back's got it. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
And the offense just takes a knee here.
Chris, I understand what you're doing here. As a play caller, you want to take that chance. You want to keep the ball. You want to keep the drive alive. This is the risk you take, and the defense comes up with a huge stop.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. He'll pitch it. He heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
And they hit him just as he misses the ball. It's incomplete.
But these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He pulls it in for a big gain. A stop at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And he locks it toward the sideline. And he's got it down there inside the 35. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Ready, set. Jackrabbit.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pass is intercepted. He goes down, but snags the ball. He gives this defense a takeaway.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
That run moves the ball to the 16.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Second down after that previous play. Ball handed off. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. They'll try to run for the 1st down.
Love to see this with a lead late in the game. In the postseason, you got to trust your offensive line in your back. Not only do you keep the clock moving, you pick up a 1st down. Now you got a chance to ice this game.
Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And it's a kneel down. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch them and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College